the data and the research has to be shown, and it's the other thing with it is that I see a lot of people, they take a Google Earth screenshot,
Oh,
or
God.
they take like
Google Maps.
if you're doing proper research and you've actually looked at the socioeconomic makeup of a neighborhood or a place, and you go online, and a lot of times the research is a little bit, it's a little bit dubious, but for the sake of certain, realms of education especially, it's like, okay, you tried and you found some stuff, but they find some analytical data, some numbers and things, some stats, and some kind of like pie or bar chart online from a website, and they screenshot that and they stick it on the boards.
No, you can't do that.
That's a huge problem. Well, not just because of the whole, like, you're just stealing someone's kind of graphic and putting it on there, but it's more that, again, it's about bridging the gap between in this case, the ideas or the research and the product, the artifact, the build, yeah, right. So when you do that, you're not telling us what you see in the data, right? Everything. So this is the biggest problem when people put up on boards.
It's facts. There is no analysis. There is no conclusion.
Right. There's no analysis, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, here's what I found. Here's the thing. So it's the same thing that applies to even like precedents. Anything found that you just stick on your board, that's not good enough. You need to tell us what you're seeing, why it matters to the project, right? So it's and we talked about this in a previous episode too, I think, about how to develop a concept. It's a very tricky process to take data and translate that into some kind of information that's going to have effect on the building, and to have that process be clear, and to have that process be explainable to someone in a presentation. It's not an easy thing, but you have to do it, right? Because like, I was at a presentation not long ago, and it's a similar thing. Like, students showed an iPhone photograph they took of a neighborhood. Okay, it's your own photograph. You were there at the site. That's good. Like, oh, I saw this. This is my photograph, and here's, yada yada. Here's my building. And I was like, but wait, the gap from your photograph to how that informs your building is so huge. You claim to be doing all this stuff. I see none of that because you haven't shown me the process. So don't show me what it is. Show me what it means to you and what you see.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And like, I hate seeing like screenshot of Google Maps. I'm like, that's lazy. It takes you 2 seconds. Did you even look at the map? Like,
right.
What do you see on the map? Are you looking at density? Are you looking at like how the urban fabric is spreading around and the mapping of the streets? Like, why is this on your board? Because right now I could just go myself on my phone, find the same image. Won't give me more information. I have no filter on how to look at it.
Yeah,
right?
the filter, exactly. And this is where the kind of definitions of research and Google Earth images and whatever and diagrams, they start to blur, right? It's all, and actually the categorization of reference images versus diagrams versus final product is all kind of meaningless in a sense. So you overlay on top of let's say just a 2D Earth view map. As you said, am I looking at the train? Am I looking at the rivers? Am I looking at the density of the housing? What am I supposed to be looking at? And if your point is no, I want you to, what I see here is the pattern of urban development, right? See how it's a grid except for this one point? Well, then do a diagram on top of the thing to show me that. You have to.
You can't expect the audience to figure it out themselves.
No.
Like, that just doesn't work that way.